I just want everyone to know we are just co-parenting. No, but she's like, the only person I've ever loved in my life, so.
While some celebrity couples try to portray the idea of fame and happily ever after, sometimes controversies steal their spotlight. There have been many rumors throughout the years, and you'll be fascinated by the compelling details of these relationships. Here's a countdown of the most controversial couples and the feuds that surrounded their union in New Era Hollywood. Number 20, Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
Okay, what habits did you change when we moved in together?
I stopped being lonely.
Oh.
The headline-grabbing stunts these two have pulled throughout their relationship keep them as our top controversial couple. Kanye and Kim drew media attention in 2012 and got married in 2014. There was a social media uproar as the rapper's fans didn't approve of his romance with the reality star. They felt he could have done better because they didn't think she was cool enough. Their reaction followed several scrutinies of Kim and her family's reality show. The fans didn't like the idea that Kanye would have to be a part of the Kardashian drama. After a wedding and 4 kids later, they gained public approval, but it ended quickly as the couple faced even more backlash for Kanye's 2020 election campaign and admiration for celebrities who were tagged problematic. He often expressed his admiration for Hitler, Bill Cosby, and Marilyn Manson, who were not in the good books of many. While Kanye continued to make hostile remarks, the media criticized Kim for remaining quiet amid the controversy. Although she later responded with a statement seeking compassion and pointing out Kanye's mental health issues, the trolls were not having it. After a challenging few years with the rapper's diagnosis of bipolar disorder, they separated. In 2021, Kim filed for divorce. She told Vogue that leaving Kanye was a decision to pick what was important to her, and that was her happiness. When their whirlwind relationship ended, Kim moved on with Pete Davidson in October of the same year, and tongues wagged. Kanye was also one of those who criticized her choice of a younger man. His music video for the song Easy displayed a claymation form of Pete being tied up and buried. It led to a heated feud between the rapper and comedian, which was particularly nasty. Amidst the constant speculations and criticism, Pete and Kim continued with heated public displays of affection whenever the cameras could watch until they split in 2022. Kim joined the long list of Pete Davidson's women. Kanye and the ever-scrutinizing fans are somewhere in the middle of that. While the couple is great with co-parenting, we can't say the same about their turbulent relationship. Number 19, Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin.
Of us love fashion and we love being able to get dressed up and collaborate with cool designers, and for him being able to.
Justin and Hailey's marriage was one of the wildest controversies in history. Many viewers couldn't understand how and why Hailey was in the picture when they had hoped Justin would fix things with his old-time girlfriend, Selena Gomez. His decision to marry Hailey seemed rushed and sudden. So many thought he wasn't in the right frame of mind. He asked her to marry him in the Bahamas only 2 months after dating and rekindling their on and off relationship for years. Justin also had the same romance with Selena. He couldn't decide between the two girls and kept straining them at different intervals. When he married Hailey, many called it a rebound from his childhood sweetheart. Hell's fury couldn't compare to Selena's teenage superfan as they trolled the newlyweds. They were reluctant to accept Hailey and hoped that Bieber and Selena would resolve their differences. The singer had to release a post promoting kindness to the Biebers. Though Hailey and Bieber have stayed married, defying public predictions, it seems they've spent their time trying to change the narrative. While some believe Hailey was not his second option, others cannot forgive her for shutting down the possibility of a reconnection between Bieber and Selena. Social media critics and fans aren't likely to accept celebrities who stand in the way of a fan favorite on-screen relationship or Hollywood couples, even though they've separated. As with Justin and Hailey, they are keen on celebrity pairs, which often leads to controversy. Number 18, Meagan Good and Jonathan Majors.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
Cancel,
But that's what I am gonna say.
What?
I'm sorry, but my man is sexy to me.
Meagan Good has been in the spotlight for a few years after sparking a whirlwind romance with Jonathan Majors. TMZ confirmed the actors were dating in 2023. They garnered attention since they went public as Majors encountered controversy that nearly ended his career. He faced high-profile legal challenges with his former girlfriend, Grace Jabari, after an argument that began in the back seat of a chauffeured car but spilled out onto a Manhattan street. Although he maintained his innocence, the bruises on Jabari put him in a tricky situation. On December 2023, a New York City jury convicted Majors of misdemeanor assault and harassment against his former girlfriend. It charged him with a year-long domestic violence program instead of jail time. In March 2024, she accused him of a pattern of pervasive domestic abuse, a claim the actor refuted, though it settled later in the year. Amidst his battle with criminal charges, Meghan was constantly by his side throughout the trial. She stood during the aftermath of the allegations, including Marvel's termination of his role as Kang the Conqueror. Despite the couple's attempt at keeping their relationship out of the spotlight, they made controversial headlines. Many fans were concerned about Meghan's choice of love interest. His legal fights haven't made a good record yet, but she chose to be with him. The Harlem actress was caught up in the fiasco, and leaving was not an option. Some fans believe she was in a relationship too fast after her divorce. She was previously married to producer and preacher Devon Franklin from 2012 to 2020. Barely a year after their split, she got involved with Majors during his heated assault allegations. Their several public appearances sparked dating rumors that they were initially unwilling to admit. They navigated public scrutiny and built a strong relationship that culminated in an engagement and marriage. After 2 years of dating, Majors proposed in November 2024 and tied the knot on March 18, 2025. Their union is a fresh start. The couple built their foundation on mutual support and understanding. Major recounts Meghan's loyalty during his legal fight, while she emphasizes her belief in his strong will and integrity. While the viewers might not think them a perfect match, the couple continues on this milestone as they rebuild and grow together. Number 17, Kanye West and Bianca Sensori. There is bound to be drama whenever Kanye West comes into the picture. If you thought his marriage to Kim was controversial, your jaws would drop at the media attention Bianca received since being with him. From her face being slammed on social media to fans commenting on her striking resemblance to Kim, let's not forget the raunchy fashion style and Kanye's renewed faith. There's so much to unpack, but you can be sure every detail is dipped in media frenzy and controversy. The rapper married Bianca Sensori months after finalizing his divorce from Kim Kardashian. He released a track called Sensori Overlord to describe their relationship and how they maintained celibacy before getting married. Many netizens believed Kanye was being over the top and clamoring for attention, but they weren't prepared for the many surprises he had in store for them. What shocked people was Bianca's new persona. Those who knew her said she became a completely different person. Before becoming Mrs. West, the Australian bagged several degrees in architecture and worked as head of architecture at Kanye's company, Yeezy. She was a bright woman who seemed grounded until her alleged contract marriage with the rapper. Since being in the spotlight, she and Kanye have dominated headlines with outfits that push moral boundaries and controversial public stunts. The couple lives for the drama. We take that back. They created the drama and owned the stage while it lasted. Whether it was Bianca's provocative appearance at the 67th Grammy Awards or showing up naked and taped in bandages, it became second nature for her to parade around in several states of undress. Another report adding to their controversy is their planned marriage and divorce. Many believe it was all a show and a stunt. Otherwise, Bianca wouldn't have ended up with Kanye. While their relationship lasted, they received a fair share of concern and backlash. People questioned Bianca's mental health, the sudden deviation from her early life, and what is considered the norm. They questioned if she was a victim of forceful control, as she seemed stoic and compelled to act or look the way she did. Kanye had always labeled her his iconic muse, raising a lot of eyebrows. They believed she was being exploited and objectified by the rapper, as her facial expression often appeared stressed or uninterested during the gatherings they attended. Viewers claimed she was coerced to dress and create buzz with racy outfits. An instance was a perceived order from Kanye that led to Bianca dramatically letting go of her black coat at the Grammys to reveal an indecent exposure. The architect had opted for a sheer flesh-colored mini dress with nothing underneath. In an outrageous rant by Kanye over a fan's claim of dominance, he gave conflicting signals by stating he would never force her to wear anything she didn't feel comfortable in. However, Bianca wasn't allowed to wear anything without his approval. We need to refine our understanding of what dominance means. The last heard from the couple is an alleged divorce of their rumored contract marriage. There are speculations that Bianca verbally agreed to receive a payment of $5 million for a short-term marriage with the rapper. Is it too much drama for one couple? Now you understand why they made this list. Let's move on. Number 16, Nia River and Ryan Dorsey. The twist in this relationship was nerve-wracking. 3 months after Nia and Big Sean called off their engagement, Ryan appears not just as a new love interest, but also as a potential husband. They married in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, in July 2014. This surprises everyone who couldn't understand the timeline of their relationship and how they managed to get to the altar so quickly. Soon, rumors circulated about the Glee actress switching husbands. They said she replaced Sean with Ryan at a wedding planned with the rapper. Their relationship came under public scrutiny as she admitted that she had hoped for a warm reception from people, but instead received the opposite. In her words, the media had the wrong perspective. She insisted that she and Ryan had a long-term romantic history before she got with Sean. They only reconnected after she ended things with him. The actress and Ryan later separated in 2016 and finalized their divorce in 2018. Sadly, netizens didn't get another peek into her dating history before her tragic demise. Number 15, Johnny Depp and Amber. Heard the names and faces of Johnny and Amber splashed across headlines in 2015. They were embroiled in numerous controversies. Though the couple was 23 years apart in age, they dated and married. This wouldn't have raised eyebrows, except their relationship was being compared with Vanessa Paradise's. The actress, a fan's favorite, was in a relationship with Johnny for 14 years and had 2 kids without exchanging vows. People questioned the timeline of their romance and why she didn't get the ring after a long-term romance. They were also suspicious of Amber's appearance after their breakup. Could she have been the third wheel? These questions kept them in the spotlight as they tried to dissect their relationship dynamics. Fans were taken aback when Amber filed for divorce 16 months after her marriage. She and John accused each other of a long list of abuse. The viewers might not know who to blame, but one thing is evident: their relationship was toxic while it lasted. Number 14, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. She was 17 years his junior. She started our relationship with him months after splitting up with Chris Klein, and he proposed just 2 months after they started dating. The couple faced a media frenzy as their fans reported something eerie about their relationship. There were speculations about the role Scientology played in the marriage. The rumors were unending as they reported that Katie felt trapped in her relationship with Tom due to the church's terrifying influence. In 2012, she filed for divorce but kept silent about their reason for parting ways. Number 13, Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Brad and Jennifer's relationship had the world swooning in the early 2000s. They dated for 2 years and were married for 5. It was the most idolized celebrity marriage as fans couldn't get enough of them. For months, their divorce was the headline topic as Brad ended their union to begin a family with Angelina Jolie. Numerous speculations circulated in the media. Still, the most devastating was Brad's affair. Rumors went around that the relationship ended because Jennifer wasn't ready to start a family with him. In a 2022 interview with Allure, she said, "I was going through IVF, drinking Chinese teas, you name it. I was throwing everything at it. I would have given anything if someone had told me, freeze your eggs, do yourself a favor. You just don't think it. So here I am today. The ship has sailed." Although the actress struggled with fertility issues, it wasn't the cause of their divorce. In 2003, Brad and Angelina began filming Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and the movie role translated into a relationship in 2005 when Brad left Jennifer. Angelina also filed for divorce from her 2-year marriage with Billy Thornton. She snagged him from Laura Dern, splitting their relationship, and fans thought Brad was just another target. Although fans welcomed their eccentric roles in the movie, they frowned at their relationship. Tabloids took no breaks as they buzzed the internet about the split and Brad's new marriage. Jennifer's divorce from the actor sparked a frenzy that many struggled to overcome. Number 12, Courtney Kardashian and Scott Disick. The eldest sister of the Kardashians was in a chaotic on and off affair with Scott, and it lasted a decade. Their relationship was undoubtedly the most unruly and controversial of the Kardashian clan. They had no boundaries and were at each other's throats for the most part. Scott came under backlash for rude comments to Courtney after the birth of their child. While many disliked their union, others hoped they could work things out and build a stable family for their kids. In 2015, Scott ended things with his longtime girlfriend and partner, Courtney. 2 years after, he began a controversial relationship with Sofia Richie. Fans hesitated to board with their union because they wanted a reconciliation between the previous partners. They were also thrown off by Scott and Sofia's age gap of 16 years. The pair got together when Sofia was just 19, which felt off to online netizens, as they weren't accustomed to another woman in his life, let alone someone younger. Courtney didn't seem to mind, as she also got into another controversial relationship with drummer Travis Barker. The pair were friends for years, before going public in their relationship in 2021. After several public displays of affection, came an engagement and 3 weddings in Vegas, a Santa Barbara courthouse, and Italy. They welcomed their son, Rocky 13, in 2023. Although Scott and Courtney have been in the spotlight for years for co-parenting of their kids, they are doing well with other love interests. Number 11. Elvis Presley and Priscilla. Priscilla and Elvis Presley's relationship was more than romance. They became one of the most iconic duos in history. At 14, Priscilla knew the singer was the man of her dreams. They navigated their young love as Presley was 24 at the time. 6 years later, Priscilla became his wife at 21. They were doing great until several scandals rocked their boat, ultimately leading to a divorce. Presley was popular with women. He had numerous affairs during the peak of his career and turned to substance abuse. Priscilla had to deal with the constant controversy that swirled around the rock star until his demise. Their love story was an all-time classic, even though it ended tragically. Number 10. Blac Chyna and Rob Kardashian. Believe it or not, the Kardashian clan is more famous for controversy than their reality show. The next member on our list is Rob Kardashian. Fans never accepted Blac Chyna and Rob's relationship, as they were known for constant drama. Aside from a dating history between one of the Kardashian sisters and Chyna's previous partner, more disturbing issues kept Rob and Chyna in the spotlight. A month after they started dating, they were engaged and expecting a baby. You'd think this translated into a happy family. The couple instead faced a series of breakups. It was a roller coaster, toxic enough to have your mental health on the line. The couple didn't go down alone. They also dragged the Kardashian family into their messy situation. This led to the sisters' Instagram story, revealing Chyna moving out with her and Rob's daughter and most of their properties. They also accused her of illicit affairs, substance abuse, and negligence in being a mother. The sisters' side of the story didn't sit well with Blac Chyna, who responded with a series of internet rants and lawsuits that spanned years. Number 9. Kim Kardashian and Kris Humphries. Kim might have long forgotten this relationship, but it is one of the most debated unions in history. The reality star said yes when the basketballer proposed after dating for 6 months. They tied the knot 3 months later with full coverage on Keep Up with the Kardashians. Their viewers criticized their union and accused Kim of marrying so she could display their luxurious life on her reality show. Their major facilitators got millions from selling advertising spots for the couple's wedding. Although Kim said she had doubts about marrying Kris, she pushed through with the wedding and divorced 2 months later. It still didn't stop the backlash that followed the term marriage. Number 8. Courtney Stodden and Doug Hutchison. Courtney Stodden gained media attention after marrying Doug Hutchison, also known as the Lost Actor, in 2011. Their first contact was through email when Stodden reached out on a work basis. One thing led to another, and they fell into a romance despite the significant age difference. She was 16 while Doug was 51 when they tied the knot in Las Vegas. The alarming side of this story was the approval given by Stodden's parents. Sources reported her parents monitored their early interaction and physical meetings. After their union, they battled several breakups amid public scrutiny. In 2020, the couple ended their relationship with a divorce, but it didn't surprise many viewers. They knew it would happen and described Stodden as too young to be firm on a decision to marry at 16. Number 7. Woody Allen and Soon-Yi, Previn. They are another controversial couple that dazzle their fans. The dynamics of their relationship are unbelievable when you consider that Woody's wife, Previn, is the adopted daughter of his first wife. The age bracket between them is nerve-cracking. Previn was 21 years old when she began a raunchy relationship with a 56-year-old Woody. His former wife, actress Mia Farrow, uncovered his affair with her adopted daughter when she stumbled on nude photographs he had taken of Previn. Their relationship drew the wrong kind of attention as people sought answers about how they had met. They married in 1997, Despite the film director's denial of an affair while he was with Mia, he faced harsh criticism. The actress maintained that their marriage came to an end when she discovered he was involved with her daughter, who was attending college at the time. Despite the 35-year gap, the couple is still together. Although they may not have a conventional relationship, they've managed to work it out for decades. Number 6, Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater. In 2023, Ariana Grande emerged in the public eye following her divorce from Dalton Gomez. This transition marked a significant moment not only in her personal life, but also in her professional endeavors. Shortly after the split, she began a relationship with Ethan Slater, who was her co-star in the highly anticipated musical adaptation of Wicked. The timing of their romance raised eyebrows, especially since Slater had also recently ended his marriage around the same period. This overlap led to intense scrutiny from the media and fans alike, with many speculating about the nature of their relationship prior to the public announcement. Questions arose about whether their connection started as a friendship during the production, and if there were any blurred lines that could suggest an affair. While both Ariana and Ethan have mostly kept their focus on their professional commitments, the circumstances surrounding their relationship have sparked considerable discussion and debate. As the two navigated their newfound romance in the spotlight, they faced not only the challenges of personal upheaval, but also the weight of public opinion. Fans and critics have been eager to dissect every detail, from their on-screen chemistry to their social media interactions, adding layers of complexity to their budding relationship. Despite the noise, Ariana and Ethan seem determined to chart their course together, all while balancing their careers and the expectations of a curious audience. Number 5, Olivia Wilde and Harry Styles. Olivia's relationship with Harry was a topic of great interest to many. The actress parted ways with Jason Sudeikis after 10 years of being together and got into a relationship with Styles. 3 months after her split, she was photographed holding hands with the singer, who was 10 years younger. Their romance faced numerous dramas and speculations from fans who believed they were having an affair. The media frenzy must have been too much to handle as they separated in 2022. Number 4, John Mulaney and Olivia Munn. John and Munn's scandal was the highlight of 2021. News of the comedian's divorce from his previous wife hit the world, but along with it was Munn's pregnancy report. The couple had an affair that led to a son and their marriage in 2024. Despite the public criticism, they are focused on building a family. Numerous 3, Elon Musk and Tallulah Riley. Elon Musk and Tallulah Riley had a complicated relationship that sparked speculation. The Pride and Prejudice actor married Musk in 2010 after dating for 2 years. They ended up getting a divorce in 2012. In a twist, they got back together and remarried in 2013, but divorced 3 years later. Tesla's founder appears to have an unstable romance history, as evidenced by his repeated pattern with singer Grimes. After dating in 2008, they married 2 years later and welcomed 3 children, but the relationship ended in 2020 with a split. Number 2, Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra. Nick and Priyanka are one of the most adorable couples in New Age Hollywood, but their relationship has brought controversy. This round didn't come from the couple, but viewers who couldn't accept that America's sweetheart was in love with the actress. They often question whether their relationship was for love or money. They somehow look behind the smiles of the happy couple during interviews, so they pick on unrealistic details in their lives. Nick and Priyanka married in July 2018 after dating for a few months. They met, dated, and got married within a year, something many viewers found hard to understand. Their wedding was hushed and quiet. The couple had a series of extravagant celebrations involving top branding partnerships. The Indian-born actress had her bridal shower, sponsored by Tiffany & Company, while Amazon sponsored their registry. These prominent brands were not alone in celebrating Nick and Priyanka's love. Elite Vodka also sponsored the groom's bachelor party. Although the ceremonies were glamorous, fans questioned the authenticity of their union. If these brands were present, it meant the couple was out for a paycheck or clout. It's been nearly 6 years, and Nick and Priyanka are still together. They welcomed a beautiful daughter and maintained a healthy relationship. Number 1, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. If fans weren't criticizing their bold attempts to go against royal machinery, they were under scrutiny for their multi-million-dollar Netflix show. They haven't had a media break for this couple in recent times. Prince Harry and Meghan may not be your typical Hollywood couple, but they are more famous than many celebrities. The Duchess of Sussex was an actress before her marriage to the Duke of Sussex. After her union, she and Harry took on the title of one of the most controversial couples in the new era. Their decision to step down as working royals sparked a media uproar, dividing their fans. While others celebrated their move towards independence, many criticized the couple for turning their backs on the monarchy when they were most needed. Meghan and Harry each received a fair share of media backlash. The former actress faced criticism from trolls who believed she had influenced their exit from the royal family. While her podcast and cooking show received negative attention, Harry's memoir wasn't celebrated as he had hoped. Many Brits questioned his intentions and termed his contents an unsolicited revelation by a royal member. Harry and Meghan's marriage has consistently received extensive media coverage, despite the couple's efforts to maintain privacy. After nearly 7 years of their union, some viewers constantly peek into their lives, questioning whether an American divorcee is a more suitable match for Harry. Despite the controversy and several rumors of divorce, the couple has since gone strong and welcomed 2 children into their family. Which of these couples was your most controversial? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to this channel. Before you go, watch the other videos on your screen.